Hello, friends and fellow flute enthusiasts. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, I'm excited to share with you 7 drone flutes that we have currently available from Dana Ross of Falcon Flutes. These are available on our website, horizonsflutestore.com. Every once in a while, we get a batch of flutes in, a small batch of flutes in from our flute making friends. These are called the Artisan's Choice Collection, meaning that they send us what they have available, what they've made, sort of that realm of things. So I'm going to be, hold on, that one does not want to come off of the table. I'm going to be walking through each one of these. I'll tell you what number they are. We've got them listed on the back here. And so we're going to start things off today with a drone flute. This one is in the key of G. This is made from, I'm reading from the back here. This one's made from Alaskan yellow cedar with Spanish cedar end caps. It's got some turquoise inlay here. One of the things that's really cool about most of the flutes that we got in this batch is they have a design on them, and this one happens to be a sea turtle. So I'll go ahead and play this one for you as a single, add the drone, and then we'll talk about what these are. And most of these, 6 out of the 7, have these extra plugs and holes over here. So I'll explain it on this flute. Just know that it's available on the other flutes that you see with those little buttons right here. Here we go. This is Artisan's Choice 124. Okay, so now, I'm only going to remove one of these. And so what this does is now, a lot of us like to kind of imagine the flute as the root note or all holes closed being kind of home. So a lot of our phrases, a lot of our songs, they resolve, they end on all holes closed. By keeping the, actually here's a little tip. By changing your home note and making this note more of your home, establishing this as kind of your tonal center or your home, it's going to immediately give a lift to your music. And what I mean by that is expression and mood. So instead of sounding that dark minor pentatonic sound, it's going to sound just like a little more open, a little bit more joyous, a little more lift to the music. So the same thing applies over here. These bottom 3 holes on the drone side are exactly the same notes as the flute side over here. So by lifting this one, I'm now playing that third instead of that root. So I'm not going to hang out on home or return home a lot. I'm going to return here instead. Cool. Really beautiful, uplifting sound. So now I'm moving up to the 4th, and we can also now pretend this is our home note. I can have a lot of fun with this. Next, moving up, now we have another option. So we can play it with a 5th, so that hole's open. Or you can say, hey, I want to close up and play this as a harmony flute. And one thing I try to do, it doesn't work on all flutes. It really depends on how I can reach this with my pinky. You see me reaching over here. I will sometimes add in this note on the flute side just for a little extra oomph. I share this on this flute because, and know that it is on all of the next flutes that I'm going to share with you. So this again is AC 124, drone flute by Falcon Flutes. Next, we're moving on. This one is in the key of A. It's the same wood as the one before, Alaskan yellow cedar and Spanish cedar. This one has a really, really cool turtle that's also been painted, so you can see, let me see if I can get it to focus over here. Maybe my camera won't focus. There it goes. So you can see it's got the colors of the four directions, and the turtle has been painted green as well. Here it is. So Dana makes a very clean, I call it a very clean sounding flute. So there's not a lot of breathiness or raspiness. It's just a very clear and clean, which there's nothing wrong with a breathy flute or a raspy flute. This gives us texture and timbre and a different perspective of our music. So this one is in the key of B. This is one note, 2 notes higher than the A. This one's made from Claro walnut and tiger maple, and even some maybe some ambrosia happening here with that maple as well. Smaller flute, little more compact, little closer together with the finger holes as well. Here's how it sounds. Nice, fun flute. Oh, this one is AC 126, so I'm going in order. 124, 125, 126. Here's 127. This one's made from a different wood. I'm just adjusting the blocks, which, by the way, when you get your flute out of the shipping box or out of your flute case when you travel, always adjust these before playing. This is in the key of mid G. This is made by Dana Ross, but made of, I have a hard time pronouncing this wood. Paulownia. 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 Paulownia and Spanish cedar. It's a very lightweight wood. So when we get to bigger flutes, it really makes a difference. Really cool cocopelli on this particular flute as well. Key of G, this is 127. Nice. All right, moving on. This one is in the key of E, I believe. Yep, in the key of E. Yellow cedar, Alaskan yellow cedar and Spanish cedar, much like a couple that we've seen already. Same plugs on the side, and now we've got this howling wolf on it. Super, super cool. This is flute number AC 128. Nice tone on that flute. Next one, really excited. I didn't know we would be getting this one. It is a very large low B drone. Has a bull skull down here. And this one is made from that same wood as before, Paulownia, and walnut accents here as well. So low B. This is a big flute. This is AC 129. Now the next one is a little different. It doesn't have any artwork on it. It's kind of more of a basic drone flute. This one's made from Spanish cedar in the key of G. This one does not have the 3 holes on the side. So if that intimidates you about these other flutes, this perhaps might be a good fit for you. So we've got Spanish cedar, and I believe this is maple. We've got maple showing up here, not Alaskan yellow. Normally he switches the woods, but this looks like maple here. In the key of G, this is AC 130. All right, well, those are the 7 drone flutes that we currently have. If you're seeing this video a couple of weeks, couple months, maybe a year or so later, just check our website. We always get batches of flutes in from flute makers. We try to partner with some of the best in the country so we can bring you really awesome flutes. We know that that makes a difference in your creativity, your expression, and how much joy you're getting out of your flute journey. If you have any questions about flute playing, about flute accessories, cases, books, online learning, courses, all sorts of things, drop a comment below. Happy to help you out there. You can visit our 2 websites, horizonsflutestore.com, which is where you'll find flutes, accessories, books, music, that sort of thing, and then Horizons Flute School, which is our online learning platform for learning and growing flute musicians who want to get more out of their flutes. We do all sorts of things. We have lots of online courses. We have lesson modules, we have online flute circles, Q&A sessions with me, compass sessions with other industry experts, and workshops where we bring in industry experts to give workshops on a specific topic. Anyway, lots to share, lots to explore. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those below. I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon. Take care.